or Nvidia's DLSS 5. That's been the big announcement. And as you can see, pretty much if you do just a basic search, everybody's saying it's terrible. So I'm going to be that guy that has the alternative opinion. It's faked, we're all done. I mean, you got to remember with all these YouTube videos and social media, everything is leaning towards negative because gamers love to be supported and outraged. But let's take a different approach at this thing. So if you're not aware of what DLSS 5 is, I'm sure you are watching this. It basically makes something like Resident Evil Requiem's Grace look like you're playing as her twin sister, except for not by the same genetics. It looks like a completely different person. The thing about it is actually, looking at it, it looks like the voice actress almost. As you can see here, more than it looks like the actual character itself. Now, what's interesting, it does have a little bit of a weird kind of stutteriness to it. It looks like a AI, as you would call it. But where I'm going with the Angel's Advocate angle on this and the positivity angle on this is that you have to remember this is for the fall of 2026, which should be, what, around August, September, or Christmas time, or what have you. They're still cooking this thing, and yes, apparently it's been running with 2 freaking 5090 GPUs, which would essentially mean that's $4,000 plus worth of hardware in one system. That's something that maybe only the Asmongold's and Cold Carnages of the world are doing, maybe. Hear me out for a second here. I think this one actually looks good, the first one here. Like this here, compared to this one. That looks good, I would play that. I would play Resident Evil again just to have that look. And I would try this DLSS 5 just for the hell of it. I mean, it's going to be free with anyone that's got a 50 series from what I can tell. This, you can see here, the animation has got a little strange kind of like stutter. And then here the Leon one looks, you know, it almost looks like one of those renders you get in those hidden object games. I don't know if you guys know about those mum games. It kind of reminds me of that almost. It's kind of an uncanny valley weirdness about it. Doesn't look terrible, but it does kind of look a bit strange. Looks kind of fake, which is weird because it's a game, so it kind of is fake anyway. Looking at another example here, this looks more impressive, but it's still, so you can see here this guy. You know, it looks like a video game, right? But then we get to this on, and then there's this something strange about the animation. I don't know. Now they're saying that this is just based on lighting, but it looks like it's changing the geometry a little bit to me. I don't know. I mean, if that's just lighting, that's impressive, but it feels like the AI is changing something in the looks. What do you guys think about how it looks? Do you think all the examples look like AI stuff? I think that this technology is quite exciting in that it could be good, but it needs more cooking. Clearly it's not ready for release right now because there is that weird uncanny valley kind of thing that I remember getting the uncanny valley thing with Horizon Zero Dawn when that first came out, and the faces and animation looked a little bit uncanny valley because it was the realism of it. And I think that's what you get with this, is the realism that makes it feel weird. And because we're so used to AI and the idea of AI slop now, it's making us all react kind of negatively, but not that gamers need an excuse to react negatively to everything. But I mean, you know, here with the Komodo Dragon Fancy one, it looks completely fine. Then this looks good. This looks like almost photorealistic what we're seeing here, to be fair. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with it there at all. I think it looks actually good in those angles. The Grace one definitely looks like a different person. Not so much better or worse, but different. Starfield actually looks interesting, because if we look at it here, like, I think Starfield looks like these, I don't know, this is on PC. It looks like it's almost like Fallout 3 with a mod before DLSS 5. I think this actually looks better. I mean, that looks, because of the way the animations are in Bethesda engine games, they look a little bit janky anyway, somewhat. So it doesn't make it look as AI-ish, because they're already kind of a little bit, you know what I mean? That roboticness about it. So it actually to me looks better like this here. And this one here looks a little bit, this one looks a little bit more stranger. I think maybe because the outline behind them makes it look almost like a green screen or something. You can see that the background fits with the characters more, but when you get the depth of field and that without it, it starts to look a little strange. But still, I wouldn't not play it if it looked like this. I would still have it on with this, but there is a weird uncanny valley kind of strange AI-ness about that scene. This scene completely looks great to me. I don't see a problem with that at all. I mean, everyone's saying everything looks bad here. And this has been signed off by Todd Howard and the team. Obviously, some people will say that maybe it's a money thing or whatever and be cynical, because gamers are always cynical about this stuff, and it gets you more clicks and gets you more money to always be negative about everything in gaming. And I'd rather take a kind of balanced approach and say, it's not perfect, but think about the potential with AI. Is always going to be the worst that it's going to be. There's going to be a point when you're not going to know that something is AI. Now that's going to bring good things and bad things, obviously. Even in content creation is going to be a problem. But if we take that into account, this is going to be, I assume, something free for anyone who's got a 50 series graphics card. It's not going to cost you any extra frames from what I can tell. Although 250/90s is obviously not great. and I'm guessing the internal system that they were using was probably at least one 5090. So, you know, there's concerns, but I think it looks in places good for a demo, for demonstrating what we've got to look forward to in the fall. You tell me that you'd rather play. Forget about the artistic expression. Let's just assume that the developers are on board and they're happy with it. The artists are happy with it. And they've not been paid. They don't have to blink 3 times to say that they're safe. They are safe and they're happy with it. Okay, this is their artistic expression. This is what they really wanted it to look like. Not this scene here, but like this one here, especially with this lady. You tell me that you wouldn't want to play this instead. That looks dope. This looks much better. The Starfield ones look much better because of the way that the game's designed anyway, and the animations and the Bethesda engine. Some of them definitely look weird, but like I said, this is the worst it's going to be. It's going to be better by the time, you know, let's look at quickly at the Hogwarts one as well now. So this one, again, this one looks good here, this scene with the, I forget his name, is it Black? Sirius Black, or one of them? This one, she looks very AI. I don't know if it's because she's got so much wrinkles and the light on her face, but it looks mad crazy. Almost like it looks almost like you're playing a CGI animation from like a Disney studio or something at this point. But it does have a little bit of the AI feel. Even this one a little bit has that AI feel. So I don't know. It's something about the animation that makes it feel AI here and there. But I think overall, this one, people are saying he looks way too old. And this is your character that you can pick, that you can create. So that's going to be interesting how that's going to work. There's definitely work to do. But I guess all I'm simply saying is it's not going anywhere, guys. Let me know what you think, but let them cook. Let Nvidia cook. Whether you like it or not, this is the most exciting thing they've done with DLSS since DLSS. So I'm hopeful, as long as it doesn't affect too much of the artistic vision of the feel of the thing that it's meant to be in the first place and doesn't compromise that. And I think maybe it would be a good idea if they have a DLSS 4.5 option, and you can put on 5 if you want to, because it's clearly changing some of the details, at least in these demos, in some of the characters. It makes them almost feel like a different person, I would say. I mean, this is different but similar, so I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint. AI slop or Nvidia's DLSS 5 is awesome if they fix it up and get it right. I think it just needs cooking.